way back in my misguided youth, probably sometime in the early 70s. I think it was probably about 71 or probably mid 71 or so. I got the idea that I would write or kind of like a rockabilly song, like those things that you heard, and I kind of imagined Johnny Cash doing it. I never tried to market it, but I only ever did it at open mic. I've been going up Frederick County to see my Jenny May. Going up Frederick County to steal that girl away. Now her daddy said he'd shoot me if he caught me there again, but I'm going there to catch her. Let him catch me if he can. And there'll be fire on that highway through Frederick tonight. If old Sheriff Ketchum gets me in his sight. But I'll be running wide open when I cross that county line. If that sheriff doesn't catch me, I'll make his daughter mine. Now I'm hoping Jenny's waiting like she said she would be. Her daddy's county sheriff and he's got it in for me. But Jenny said she loved me, that's all I need to know. So I'm going there to get her, he'll just have to let her go. There'll be fire on that highway through Frederick tonight. If old Sheriff Ketchum gets me in his sight. But I'll be running wide open when I cross that county line. If that sheriff doesn't catch me, I'll make his daughter mine. Well, I see him in the mirror, those lights are flashing red. But up there on that highway, just a little way ahead, there's Jenny with her suitcase, I have to hit the brake. That sheriff's gonna catch me, that's a chance I'll have to take. But there'll be fire on that highway through Frederick tonight. If old Sheriff Ketchum gets me in his sight, I'll be running wide open when I cross that county line. That sheriff doesn't catch me, I'll make his daughter mine. Well, I'm burning up the asphalt to make it there on time. Jenny here beside me and her daddy right behind. There's cruisers all around us, siren screaming west, 'cause there's gonna be a wedding at the Frederick County Jail. And there'll be peace on the highway in Frederick County tonight. If 'cause old Sheriff Ketchum caught me dead to right. But I'll be sitting back easy when we cross that county line, 'cause I've got the sheriff's blessing to make his daughter mine. Well, that's the idea. It wasn't perfect, but then again, I'm not too perfect. Let's shift gears here. A much more recent song written to a prop for an open mic that I attend regularly. It's a virtual open mic. I was 5, Sally was 4 when she moved in right next door. I fell in love at the very first sight, but that was the day of our first fight. All she wanted to do was play. I don't know how I couldn't chase her away, but she said, "You'll be sorry, forever mean to be." Yeah, you just wait, you wait and see. Oh, one fine day you're gonna want me back, and I'll make you sorry you ever said that. I was 10, Charlie was 9, when I gave her a valentine. Just a homemade card with a silly rhyme, but she kissed me for the very first time. All she wanted to do was thank me. I don't know why I couldn't let it be. And she said, oh, you'll be sorry you ever been to me. You just wait, you wait and see. One fine day you're gonna want me back, and I'll make you sorry you ever said that. A few years later, Sally moved away. She said she'd write me every day. Said I was glad she was leaving, wouldn't be the one who's grieving. But I was scared to be alone until the day when we'd be grown. And she said, you'll be sorry you ever been to me. Yeah, you just wait, you wait and see. One fine day you're gonna want me back, I'll make you sorry you ever said that. Years went by, life took its course. I got married and then divorced. Then one night at the Pirates Den, my childhood crush, Sally walked in. All she wanted was to see that old friend, but I fell in love all over again. And she said, aren't you sorry you've ever been to me? Hey, you just wait, you wait and see. One fine day you're gonna want me back, and I'll make you sorry you ever said that. The prettiest girl for miles around every day on the old school ground. Hey, pretty girl, now what's your name? Won't you let me join your game? Going down the road to see my pa, running down the road to see my gal. Hey, Mr. Jane, oh, tell me true, do you love me like I love you? I'll give to you a golden wedding ring, and every day your praises make for you a bed of lighter down and lay you down in your wedding gown. Going down the road to see my pa, running down the road to see my gal. Mr. J, oh, tell me true, do you love me like I love you? I'll build you a house up yonder hill if you'll say you will. I'll clear the trees and plant the field. We'll raise a crop and a family. Going down the road to see my pa, running down the road to see my gal. When we're old, our hair gone gray, we'll look back on our wedding day. We'll find our love will never end, and wish we could do it all again. Going down the road to see my pal, running down the road to see my gal. Mr. Jane, oh, tell me true, you love me like I love you. I wrote the chorus of this song flying back to see my dad back in 1994 or so. I was thinking about a little girl as we were flying over Appalachia. My dad was at that time living down central Kentucky actually, Holden Lake. And I'm looking down and I'm looking at all this devastation caused by this mountaintop, where they just rake the mountain off and break the coal out and then just leave it all that messed up. And I realized that we must have crossed the Big Sandy River. And right on the other side of the Big Sandy River would have been where my dad grew up, in Dauphin County, Kentucky. We used to visit his mother when I was a little kid. And I think I was about 8 years old. And I remember being out in the field with a little girl named Susie sitting down by the creek there. She was plucking the petals off of a black-eyed Susan flower that grew along the edge of the field. Going, he loves me not, you know how that goes. Well, I was really impressed because ain't no girl ever told me she loved me before. Anyway, so I was pretty fired up when we got stung by a bunch of bees. Yellow jackets had a nest there right near where we were and chased us out the field, back to the house, and my grandmother used to own a store down at the corner. Walked us down to the store and bought some lemons and some peppermint sticks and passed us up with some cream and baking soda. But anyway, I've never forgot about this little girl, and I kind of imagine her grown up, and and this story happened. It's not a real story; it's just the way I made it up. Last verse happened when I found out that little girl had died when she was 42. Anyway, here's a song. At 40,000 feet on a plane to Baltimore, thinking of a night by the Chesapeake shore, I watched her in silence by the light of the moon, plucking the petals from black-eyed Susan's bloom. One said I loved her, the next one said no. although I surely did, I never said so. Dark nights as it, that memory's calling me back to the shore where my heart longs to be. Just a one flower bouquet that night between two worlds. That night I said goodbye to my Chesapeake girl. All the flowers of summer will never erase teardrops that stream down dark-eyed Susan's face. One said I loved her, the next one said no, before she plucked the last word from her to go. Dark nights as it, that memory is calling me back to the shore where my heart longs to be. Many years have passed, I still can hear her voice. Tell me, do you love my Chesapeake boy? I pluck all the petals from all the flowers that grow. If I could know what black-eyed Susan's know. Dark nights as it, that memory's calling me back to the shore where my heart longs to be. Left out a line there, but well, you know what's supposed to be there. As the memories gathered around me, I knelt by her and prayed. Today at a church by the Chesapeake Bay, a flower wilts and fades, but true love memory never dies. Etched on the stone where dark-eyed Susan lies. One said I loved her, the next one said no, although I surely did, I never said so. Dark nights as it, that memory's calling me back to the shores where my heart longs to be. Man, I can't play anything right today. I'm going all over the place. That was somewhat how that song goes. But I kept wandering off onto a tangent there with the way I was playing the accompaniment. There's another song here that this song had several versions. You may have heard me do this song before. Somewhere else on here it's located. It was all about an old lady who used to hang out at a bar where my wife and I occasionally went that belonged to a friend of ours when we were first married. She used to dance all by herself in a corner by the jukebox and drink a single glass of wine in her old blue faded dress and dancing there all by herself like she had a partner and just never was a partner, just it was her. She's here every night by the jukebox alone, dancing with a partner that only she can see. For beauty's departed with the lover she's known, but there's still a trace of that girl she used to be. What she was a beauty, a rich man's pride, cast aside when her youth had lost its bloom. Now she lives on dreams and little white lies as a queen of this honky-tonk barroom. For the night she'll live in a world made of song, thinking I'd find her if only for the wine. At a quarter a song she'll dance the night long, wrapped in the arms of a once upon a time. But what she was a beauty, rich man's pride, cast aside, her youth had lost its bloom. Now she lives on dreams and little white lies, the queen of the honky-tonk barroom. She was the queen of the stage, the star of the show, mansions and limos and passion one-night stands. Now the summer has flown and wilted the rose, left her alone with a jukebox for a band. But once she was a beauty, a rich man's pride, cast aside when her youth had lost its bloom. Now she lives on dreams and little white lies as the queen of this honky-tonk barroom. Well, I got that halfway right, so I'll quit while I'm ahead. And that'll be Saturday's practice. February the 28th, 2025.